From C.H.Diegel Photography, and I thought I'd give you a video walk through the website today. This is the 6th anniversary sale we're having, so everything on the website and all of my prints here at the Artisan Shop are 26% off all month long. You can see that listed right up here. So this is the main page of the website, and I've got all the Vermont images, for the most part, separated geographically. We've got the Northeast Kingdom, we've got Southern Vermont, which is everything from Killington down, Lake Champlain and the Champlain Valley, and then Northern Green Mountains I separated into seasons. Northern Green Mountains in the summer, fall, and winters, because I have the most out of all of these. There's a Not Vermont, so I've got a few images from out of state you can check out. And then the under the Vermont Night Sky Gallery, and that has images from all regions as well. So you will find like some of these Northern Green Mountains spots in this as well. So I'm just going to click into one of the galleries. This is the bestseller gallery. Select an image here. So you see for the sale, the prices are automatically marked down, so you don't need a coupon code while the sale's going on. A couple cool features I'll point out. This live preview AR is something you can use with your phone, and this will actually let you see what an image might look like on your own wall. So this is a really cool feature to play around with if you're on your phone. It won't work on on a desktop though. Wall preview, this is another thing that just kind of help you get an idea what this what this image might look like in a space. Here's a living room, office, bedroom. You can change the wall color around. This is just another tool that might help you get an idea what this will look like in your space. So going right into the print options here, we've got photo paper, fine art paper, metal print, a canvas print, and an acrylic print. So most confusion comes here. What's the difference between the photo paper and the fine art paper? The photo paper is Kodak Endura paper. This is a really good, affordable option. And then the difference between that and the fine art paper is a Moab Laser Exhibition Luster. So the same finish on these papers. The biggest difference between these two papers is fade resistance. The fine art paper is an archival paper, so this is meant to have like 100 years of fade resistance, where the photo paper print probably has a color life of closer to like 20 to 40 years. That's the biggest difference. The fine art paper, though, will look much nicer too, much better color, much more accurate color, and much better contrast. So more fade resistance and a better looking print are the difference between the fine art paper and the regular photo paper. The metal print is certainly our most popular option, so we'll go over a little bit more of this in just one second. The canvas print, we've got good archival quality canvas prints done by the same people that do the metal prints for me. The acrylic print, is my probably my best image quality out of all of these. That's going to be one of these fine art photo paper prints that mounted directly to thick acrylic glass. There's some information here about acrylic prints, and under this print option here, there's some additional information you might check out about those options. Well, let's go over metal prints, since that's that's really what my big seller is for sure. So when we select metal prints, your next choice is going to be what size you want it. So from 8 by 12 all the way up to 40 by 60, all the way up to 5 feet wide. I'm going to go with a 16 by 24 here. And then you go down next to select a mount. How are we going to hang this print? There is this no mount option, so if you have a local framer you want to use, this would be your choice. Or if you like to build frames yourself and you want to frame the print yourself, that's what this no mount option is. So only select this no mount, if you plan to somehow get this mounted yourself. Most people get this float mount option. This is a block on the back, 1/2 inch deep, that gives the print a little float off the wall and hangs it framelessly. So this is a good, really affordable way to get this print hanging framelessly on the wall. The exhibit mount, the next option, this is kind of like a heavy-duty version of the float mount. So if you're going to hang this print, say, like in your rental condo up at Smugs, you might really like this because it makes the print even more durable, and also has an option where you can lock this mount to the wall too. So some of my commercial buyers, like this exhibit mount option. And then the last option is frames. You can choose to get a frame for your metal print too. So if you select frames, number 4 will come up, frame, down here. Then you'll see the list of all the frames we offer. The float frame options are a little different. Is what happens there is the print actually floats within this frame, so there's about a 1/4 inch of space between the print and the frame for a really kind of cool modern looking option. And then there are these gallery series frames, which are nice, like burled wood frames, cross grain wood frames. These kind of framing, the image of the frames here is really a digital simulation, and it just to give you kind of an idea what it's going to look like. But unfortunately, this part of the image is just not very accurate for the frames. But like a lot of the thumbnails, these have a little eye over them where you can get a little more info. And what I've done is I've gotten the corner samples for all these frames and I've photographed them and put them in for you to see here. So this is what the frame actually looks like, not this. So that's just to give you a little better idea of what that'll look like. These gallery series frames are just really, really beautiful. So we've selected that cross grain frame, and a couple more just additional options you'll see here. One is this mid gloss finish. Some people like this. It's a reduced glare finish. If you're going to hang your print like across from a window where it'll get a lot of glare, this is definitely, you want to select this mid gloss image because those high gloss pieces will have a lot of glare. The next option is to add wire to exhibit mount. This is only if you get the exhibit mount, so don't select this option for anything else. You can get a wire hanging option on the exhibit mount if you want. And then this other option is also for the exhibit mount, and this is just the locking screw. So these bottom 2 ones, don't even worry about unless you're ordering the exhibit mount. Alright, so let's try that on the mid-gloss finish. We'll be happy. Then we can go to add to cart. So once you get your print ordered there, I highly recommend you use the regular checkout. There's been some features on the instant checkout that people have had some confusion about. So do the regular checkout and create an account. It'll make the checkout process actually easier and not harder as it assumes with this instant checkout. Alright, so there, if you're returning or a new customer, like I said, do this if you're a new customer, and do this, create an account, because it actually makes it easier to check out. Alright, so there's a quick walkthrough on how you can order a print here from the website. So please don't hesitate to shoot me an email or give me a call or a text if you have any questions. Thanks for checking out the video. Later.